This is Chris for jamplay.com and welcome to more Lipe's Licks. In the next 4 lessons we're going to be dealing with the solo that you just heard. And this backing track is readily available at jamplay.com and below as a link for you to download so you can play along with me. But we're going to be dissecting this solo into 4 different licks. And I thought this was going to be kind of a cool idea because in addition to learning some licks and phrasing ideas and a little bit of melodic development, you're going to be able to learn how to link things together. And sometimes when you're learning licks, you often don't know how to put them in context of anything. So not only are you going to be learning licks, but you're going to be learning context and how to connect, obviously, these licks, but maybe you have some other licks that you've either learned here or that you've learned somewhere else that you're wondering, well, how do I connect these contextually? So there's kind of a dual purpose in these next 4 lessons. So in this lesson, we're going to cover the melody portion, which I suppose technically that's not really a lick, but it'll hopefully inspire your melodies as you're coming up with things, and it'll also give you an idea of how something so simple can be phrased. So this passage opens with this. So there's a lot right there. So this passage opens based around your 3rd and your 5th frets. Okay? And on your 5th and your 4th strings. But we do some things phrasing-wise that really bring these notes out and help them speak a little bit better or sing a little bit better. We start off by picking on the 3rd fret and then pulling off and then sliding up to the 3rd fret again. So we could double pick like you saw me do later, but this gives you a nice kind of percussive feel without picking. So it's kind of cool. Okay, then we start the line. All right, now I'm making a few choices here. Even though I'm playing just those notes, I'm choosing to bend and I'm choosing to slide up here to the 8th fret instead of playing it here. Because the phrasing feels more interesting when I'm playing it. As opposed to this. That's still interesting, but I think when you're developing melodies and you're trying to make things work like a voice on the guitar, if you can play things in a certain way, I mean, nothing's right or wrong, but if you can play things in a certain way that help you bring out the dynamics of particular notes, that's huge with any lick, with any melody, with any phrase. All right, so after we do this, we do this harmonic thing, very Satriani-ish. All right, now 5th fret, 3rd fret. This one is the hardest one. It's supposed to be that note, but they're harmonic, so they can be sloppy. So the line is. So you go from the 5th down to the 3rd, then back up to the 5th. Okay, whole phrase. All right, then it sort of repeats with a couple minor things. So I double pick this time. Now instead of going up, I go and I bend, I do an octave jump, then I slide, and I use the whammy bar. Now, that's more just kind of phrasing ideas where you're taking a note and you're going, oh, what interesting thing could I do to the note to make it a little bit more vocal? So I'm sliding up to the note, hammer on, pull off kind of thing with a slide, and then I'm using the whammy bar to articulate further. So we then take the same melody idea that I played down here, and we bring it up an octave. And we add different phrasing ideas. We play it slightly differently. The general gist of it is the same, but that's a really good lesson to take away from this unique lick lesson. And that is, you can play something in a different part of the neck. You can choose to surround it with slightly different notes, slightly different bending and phrasing ideas, and it gives the listener a sense of familiarity while still propelling the solo or the song forward. So the same general idea here. I'm double picking. Okay, same idea. I did that double stop thing there, but you can hear both of these together. That's the first of 4 dealing with this solo. Join us for the next lick in a week.